I lost it in the sand, found it poking and prodding at my feet.
I lost it in degrees, in you should, you could, why don't you, how does this relate to?
I lost the comfort of habit and routine.
Lost it under a stack of papers, inside a folder on Google Drive that I forgot the name of.
My dreams are so loud, they're silent. Like an incessant rain, or construction in New York City. A hammering, a thundering, a drill always on and you learn to get used to it, to scream a conversation above the noise and call it talking.
I lost it kissing on a rooftop, exchanging rings and saying I do. Found that love could be cloaked by lust. I lost it when you never came home. Found myself dripping in sweat with only kicks in my belly to keep me company.
I lost energy, focus, hope. I lost muscle tone.
I lost my temper, my mind, my ambition.
Lost it without ever leaving the house. Lost it between two couch cushions, amongst the crumbs and hair ties and pens. Lost it the way a second ago I knew what I wanted to say.
Why is it that I can't stop? Why is it that right angles multiply ultimatums on my neck?
How can I look away when the cry I hear is the only sound I recognize as home? My dreams gave birth to me. I gave birth to my dreams. We birthed each other. We bury each other.
I lost the touch and taste and feel and smell of my children. I lost the connection.
Lost it in the music, like how the melody becomes the ocean, all swelling and crashing and wet. But when the song was over, it just never came back.
I lost it when I got the phone call. Found myself banging on the steering wheel, cursing at God.
I lost the joy and excitement of being surprised by unexpected things happening to me.
I lost one, then another, then another. Like aging petals, soft and tired, my dreams would bloom and die, each one turning to wet in my hands. Over time, I lost count.
Lost it hermit crab, no shell. Lost it seaweed, no water.
Why does my skin harden like an exoskeleton? Why do I fossilize, alive, raw, pupa innards ready to burst because
I lost it. I fucking lost it.
I found it when I wasn't looking. I found it when I was looking right at it. I found it the way a mundane prayer slips through dimension, all of a sudden, just like that, ancestors pouring forth from photos and visions forming in the smoke lines of incense.
Found it in a hand squeeze from a leathery palm.
I found a house by the sea and solace by the waves.
I find it in etched initials in alleyways, in the way crow's feet tattoo joy, how we age the same.
Found it in a groove on the dance floor, all sinew and sweat.
I found extra pounds and bulges I did not know before.
I found it when I got so tired of losing it that I burned whatever dreams I had left and went to sleep, only to dream all the ashes back to life.
Found it lying with the earth cool on my back and the sun warm on my face. Found it like the moment the ice cube joins the water.
I found a depth of bond with my love in the flesh that has carried me through the pandemic storm.
In the moment the sun slips beneath the horizon, in the dream where I was flying.
I find it in the feeling of silt between my toes, of feet aching from going everywhere and nowhere.
The moment, which is my life. The body of a dream whose contours I am always losing track of. Whose dance, I forget, is my dance.
Found it when you first tumbled toward me, eyes bright with pride.
Found it the way one day it feels good again just to be quiet.
I find it in my breath when I unravel and exhale. I find it in my shadow, long vibrato.